Hey there, dating masses. Michael here with idateadvice.com. Today's topic is a really interesting one. It's dating versus marriage. So why do we date? Why do we do it? And why and when do we decide to get married? So why do we date? I think it's very simple. You're attracted to somebody, you want to spend a lot of time with that person. You end up spending more time with that person, and that's what dating is. You get into sharing your sexual life and your sexual side with that person. Maybe you grow your emotional side with that person and share that. We tend to choose one person because it's an investment of our time and our emotion. So why and when do we get married? So this is not necessarily for everyone. Why do we get married? Sometimes we feel like we want to share more with that person than we can just through dating or than we do with anybody else. And traditionally, people did it to start families and to pass on their genes and their traditions. And when do we get married? We get married whenever the time feels right. You know, a long time ago, and still in many cultures in the world, getting married is something you do at 19, 20 years old so that you can start a life and grow a really large family early on. Again, a lot of it's based on culture and tradition. But in today's day and age, we get married when we find someone that we want to spend the rest of our life with. And that can happen at 20 years old, it can happen at 30 years old, it can happen at 60 years old. So it's not as defined as it used to be. And is marriage for everyone? No, not necessarily. Is dating for everyone? Also, not necessarily. I have a friend who married the second girl he ever dated. To me, that was like crazy. You don't know at that point that you want that person, but he knew. So it's different per person that you speak to. Generally, people date until they decide that it's time to get married, but it's not true for everyone. Not everyone's cut out for dating long term. Not everybody's cut out for marriage ever. And that's fine. You know, in today's day and age, you can live the way you want to live. There is no one saying that the way you do it is wrong. So get out there, date as many people or as few people as you want, and when you find that right person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, that's marriage, man, and that's what it's all about. So it's pretty straightforward. All right, dating masses, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to get a new dating advice video each and every week. We welcome your questions and comments, and as always, we reply absolutely free. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.